This is Art Pennington. This video is a first in a series of videos represented by these four little icons on this menu page regarding how to create, maintain, and deploy frequently asked questions about your department. Now, the content can be whatever you decide would be good for others to know about your department. It could be questions that they might be asking, perhaps new employees to St. Coletta, new RMs, for instance, in the homes might have questions about how your department operates, how they can get services from your department, etc. So that's the purpose of this, is for you to be able to create that information and make it deploy it online so they can just use their cell phone and go get the information and read it back. All right. So to start, the this particular menu is like the main menu. We can do four different things here. We can look at frequently asked questions that are already deployed for departments. We can create, update frequently asked questions for any department. We can create PDFs, paper versions of the frequently asked questions if people want to print them out and have them handy instead of looking at them online. And we could update the department table. If your department's not in there, show you how to add it and do some other things while we're there. This particular screen is accessible by typing in any browser up here, SC for St. Coletta, FAQ for frequently asked questions, edit. So scfaqedit.org. That's scfaqedit.org. And that'll get you right to this screen. The first thing you'll see when you get to the screen is just this at the top. You will not see this little panel. You'll just see enter PIN. Now, we require a PIN because we want some form of security on this setting up. We don't want just anybody to be able to go in and change the questions and add questions. So the PIN is the normal four-digit PIN that's we enter for all of our iPads, etc. So I'm not going to repeat it here because this video is actually public facing. So the standard four-digit PIN for St. Coletta. And as soon as you enter it, you will get this menu. Right? So let's just take the first thing we'll do here then is look at some existing frequently asked questions that have been deployed. So we'll click on the first button, and you get this screen, and it's asking you to select a department. So it's just a skeleton screen here with nothing displayed until you select a department. Now I've only got two in the table here for demonstration purposes, but the only one we have that's complete so far is transportation. So I'll be using the transportation frequently asked questions as an example of what you can do. So this is the public-facing version of the frequently asked questions for the transportation department. And just to orient you to the screen here, at the top we have the header, what we call the header. The first line of the header is in red, and what goes after that is whatever makes sense for your department. For our department, I decided to put the three people in management positions for the department with the titles, names, and numbers, so you can contact us directly if needed. For your department, you can put whatever makes sense for your department or nothing. There's no header actually required. All right. The remainder of the document, the solid blue lines are the sections of the frequently asked questions. For our department, there's three different sections: use of the vehicles by the home and all the topics I chose to include there. Client transportation by the transportation department, all the topics that are important to be included there, and then other services that we provide. So you may have more or fewer sections, doesn't matter. There's no limit. Also, no limit to the number of entries you can have within a section. Okay. Now, the way this works is if you click on a topic, it will expand to show you the whatever we decided to put in as an answer for that topic. All right, you click again, it'll compress. If you open one and click a different one, it'll just open that one and close the other one. So, all right. So it's pretty comprehensive, and please make this frequently asked question as comprehensive as you can for your department, because new RMs that are new to the organization might have a lot of questions about transportation, and we try to provide all the answers. And any new employee might have questions. So this particular screen will be available to any employee without security. We didn't think there wouldn't be any information in here that would be inappropriate to display publicly. So all of this is available publicly, and by typing in scfaq.org, scfaq.org opens this screen, right? And this is what we call a responsive screen. So as the screen gets smaller, you might be using it on a cell phone or a tablet, it'll compress, kind of reform itself to be usable on that size device. So it's called responsive. Right, and you can do things when you're creating these frequently asked questions. Do a lot of things. Let me just point out one here. How to request help from drivers. That kind of contains all the features I want to be able to point out to you. See, when you create a answer to a frequently asked question, you can have bold headings. You can have bullet points like this. You can insert images. Like this is an image of a captured screen for the driver task software that we're talking about here. And also you can include hot links to websites. So this is a hot link to a video you can display. You just click on it. It'll start to play the video. So like that. Okay. Enough for that. This is just an introduction to what you can do, and now we'll go into the guts and show you how to make all this work, how to create a frequently asked question table that will enable you to provide information like this to anyone who cares to know about your department. Thank you.